Almost at the end, ladies, so I've got an ending question for all of our panelists. I'm going to read this. Mothers supporting mothers. A lot of attention gets paid to the so-called mommy wars. But we want to talk about the incredible support that's often found, but maybe slightly less controversial. Please, if you could talk to us about how you've been supported by other mothers who actually get it, and how you support other moms to create new formulas for success. And Jody, if we could start with you, that would be great.
Well, I retired. I didn't off-ramp. It was called retiring at the time when the bubble was happening and cap stock was crazy. And I was like, I'm going to retire. And literally I'm going to be a stay-at-home mom. And I got a phone call from Dawn, who I've worked with for 10 years, and we slogged through being sort of junior level for a long time at the Gap. And she said, there's an opening, and I put your name out there to the president. And it was somebody having my back while I was away, and someone that I had a good relationship with. And really, in my case, it was just a good friend who thought about me at the time. And Dawn was piloting Flex Time, and she brought me in, and I felt a responsibility to not screw it up for every other woman. There were 2 of us at the Gap doing it, and there was something about saying, I better do this right and bring more women on board. So I think for me, it was having a person who stuck their neck out for no other reason than to be a good friend to me, and seizing the opportunity. And then, I hired 6 more people part-time after she did that for me. So it was kind of a pay it forward thing that I just felt grateful. It worked, and I was able to spot other types of people that I thought could be successful at it too and start to build it. And I think in our wake, kind of, the Gap ended up doing a formal program about flex time, not just for moms, for anybody that wanted to have a flex schedule. It was pretty cool.
Anybody else?
I think for us, we feel like it starts here, and it starts with honesty. It starts with really, ridding ourselves of that notion that we can do it all, and talking about how, openly, how hard it is to make these choices, how hard it is to balance motherhood. And once we begin to really talk about it openly, we can rid ourselves of that notion and let go of the guilt, because we won't feel the guilt anymore, because we won't be we won't have these expectations on ourselves. We won't judge each other for whatever choice, each one of us is making. We will learn to say no. All these things will trickle out of just beginning the process of being honest.
Yeah, as one of the moms we interviewed said, it's not a real mom's group unless someone's crying.